A non-believer's Bible study. I don't know much about the Bible and I don't have faith yet, but I want to try studying it. To be honest, there are many things that don't make sense to me, but I intend to approach this with an open mind, so I ask for your help. Please note that an overly pushy or aggressive tone might actually push me further away from finding faith. I would appreciate it if you could approach me with empathy, understanding a non-believer's perspective and realizing that it is natural for someone without faith to have these kinds of questions. Will I really be able to become a Christian? 1. Questions on salvation and judgment. My first question is about people in the past who didn't know God. Did they all go to hell because they didn't believe? What about people in remote parts of Africa who never had the chance to hear about God? Do they go to hell if they die? If that's true, does the same rule apply to newborns who die shortly after birth? What about people with intellectual disabilities who cannot comprehend God? Can people like these go to heaven? If the belief is that a newborn baby goes to hell, I cannot accept that religion. It is simply unacceptable to me. If a God sends an infant to hell, even if that God truly exists, how could I possibly respect him? If the Bible does not explicitly state whether children go to heaven or not, is it safe to assume that the reason is to prevent parents, who might be heading to hell themselves, from murdering their own children just to ensure their child goes to heaven? Following a similar line of reasoning, the answer to whether people in remote regions or those in the distant past, who had no opportunity to hear about God, go to heaven or not is problematic either way. This is because if those people go to hell, the religion becomes morally objectionable, similar to the newborn argument. But if they go to heaven, then evangelism and missionary work should be stopped. One should absolutely never evangelize their own family members whom they love. You should never go on mission trips to remote areas. This is because you are purposefully seeking out people who would go to heaven if they were left alone, exposing them to the faith, giving them a chance to disbelieve, and thereby sending them to hell. It is like spreading an infectious disease. 2. Questions on Israel and the land of Canaan.
Why does the Bible favor only Israel? And why do non-Israelites believe a Bible like that?
It says God promised the land of Canaan. What about the people who lived in that land before?
Why do other people have their own countries and land without having to go through such suffering, but only the Israelites suffer?